Hello students, I Manavendra Ghosh welcome you all in this video of Brilliant Public School. Today we are going to learn chapter 13 Surface Areas and Volumes part 1. Surface area of a cuboid. We know that a cuboid is a solid figure and it is made of 6 rectangular surfaces. So to understand this one, let us have a cuboid shaped wooden crate here. So as shown in figure A, we are having 6 surfaces for this wooden crate. To understand further how these 6 surfaces are, let us consider the figure B, which is having 6 surfaces: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, where 1, 3, 5 and 6 are side surfaces, 2 and 4 are bottom and top surfaces respectively. When all these surfaces are folded together, we get a cuboid as shown in figure C. So here 3 is the side surface, 4 is top surface and 6 is also side surface. So to find out surface area of a cuboid, we will consider the figure as shown below. So this figure is having 6 rectangles which are marked by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So surface area of this cuboid can be written as the sum of areas of 6 rectangles. Area of each triangle now we can write. So for first rectangle, area is h into L. For second, it is L into B. For third, it is H into L. For fourth, it is L into B. For fifth, it is B into H. And for sixth, it is B into H. But we can see here that L into B coming twice. Similarly, B into H coming twice. Also, H into L coming twice. So by taking 2 as common, we can write it as 2 into within bracket L into B plus B into H plus H into L. So it can be further written as 2 within bracket LB plus BH plus HL. This is our formula for surface area of a cuboid. Lateral surface area of cuboid. So for calculating the lateral surface area, we do not consider bottom surface and top surface of cuboid. Only side 4 surfaces are considered. So it can be written as 2 into within bracket BH plus HL. If H is further taken common, then it becomes 2H within bracket L plus B. So this is our formula for lateral surface area of cuboid. Surface area of a cube. In the given figure a cube has been shown. This cube is having its side A, so all its sides are A. When this cube is spread out, this is having 6 surfaces as shown in figure B. So each surface of a cube will be a square and area of this square will be a square. So surface area of cube can be given by a square plus 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 a square. So this is 6 times a square. So now surface area of a cube is given by 6a square. Curved surface area of a cylinder. So a cylinder has been shown in figure. For this cylinder, curved surface area is shown by this arrow. If this curved surface area is cut open and spread like as shown in figure A here, we will get it a rectangle. This rectangle is having length L and height H. When this rectangle is folded, we get cylinder as shown in figure B. We can write CS of a cylinder, which will be equal to area of this rectangular sheet. But this rectangular sheet is having length L and breadth H, so area of the rectangular sheet will be equal to length into breadth. But we know that length of this rectangular sheet is equal to perimeter of the base. So this perimeter is equal to length of the sheet. So now it becomes perimeter of the base of cylinder into height. But perimeter of the base of this cylinder can be written as 2 pi r. So our equation becomes 2 pi r into h. So CSA of cylinder is written as 2 pi RH. Total surface area of a cylinder. A cylinder has been shown here in the figure. For this cylinder, there is curved surface area as shown by this arrow, and there are two circular areas which has been shown by this arrow. So this is the bottom circle and this is the top cover. So TSA of cylinder is given by this curved area and both covers at the top and bottom. So for curved surface area we can write 2 pi RH, and for these two circular area we can write 2 pi r square. So this becomes 2 pi r by taking 2 pi r common, and within bracket it will be h plus r. So TSA of cylinder is given by 2 pi r within bracket r plus h. Curved surface area of a cone. A cone has been shown in figure A, which is having length L and its base surface radius is R. When this cone is cut open as shown in figure B and spread out further, then we get a sheet as shown in figure C. We consider that this sheet has been divided into small triangles. So first triangle as shown in figure by red color will be having length L and its base will be B1. For second triangle which is shown in blue color, for this one length is L and its base is B2. For third triangle which is shown in yellow color, length is L and its base is B3. So we know that area of each triangle is given by half into base of each triangle into its height. Here in case it is L. So area of entire piece of this sheet will be equal to sum of areas of all triangles. This can be further written as half B1L plus half B2L plus half B3L and so on. If we take half L as common, so this becomes half L within bracket B1 plus B2 plus B3. But we know that B1 plus B2 plus B3, these are equal to circumference of cone. So we can write as half L into 2 pi r, where 2 pi r is circumference of base circle of cone. So CSA of cone can be given by pi RL. Total surface area of a cone. In the given figure, a cone has been shown. So for this cone, as shown by arrow, there will be a curved surface area. And this cone will also having a circular base. So this base will also having area. So when we add these two area, we get TSA of cone, that is total surface area of cone, which can be given by pi RL plus pi R square. Pi RL is curved surface area of cone and pi R square is area for the circular area at bottom, where L is slant height and R is radius of circle. So TSA of cone is given by pi R within bracket L plus R. Here pi R has been taken common, so it becomes pi R L plus R. Surface area of a sphere. Here one sphere has been shown. By experiment, it has been found that surface area of a sphere is equal to area of 4 circles as shown in figure. So this can be written as surface area of a sphere is equal to 4 times area of circle of radius r, where r is radius of circle as well as radius of sphere. But we know that area of circle of radius r can be written as pi r square. So our above equation becomes 4 into pi r square. So surface area of sphere is given by 4 pi r square. Now we can find out CSA of hemisphere which will be equal to half of surface area of sphere. So it becomes 2 pi r square. TSA of hemisphere. So TSA of hemisphere is given by 3 pi r square. Thank you students for watching this video.